is going to win it, then Golden. Motorsport 2 is going to be at the line. I think Hoover got it. NROL gets the win. He's going to go back-to-back in Las Vegas. Luke Rainey's going to win the race, but Caleb Campbell is our champion. Hello everyone and welcome here to Atlanta for the 4th race of season number 2 of the Energizer NRL Cup Series, the Home Depot 100 here at Atlanta. 100 miles around this track. This, while it is early in the season, this could be a pretty important race in terms of learning, of course, as we return to Atlanta for the finale. So, yeah, so some people might have this race circled on their calendar. It's good practice for the finale race, of course, and not often you get a chance to practice for that. But yeah, how about we just jump right into the starting lineup here at Atlanta? I'll go into that a bit more. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. On the pole, rookie driver Daniel Williams. He starts in P1. Pretty good qualifying run for him. Outside him, Jay Jefferson, former winner at this track, probably one of his best tracks. He's definitely one to look out for this race. Got Nathan Stapleton in 4th, again with a pretty good qualifying run, currently in the top half of the points, pretty close to the front. Looking for another good run here at Atlanta. Got Roy Singh in 3rd on the inside, another rookie driver. Last race winner, Riley Spurley-Tube. He starts in 6th, with Stephen Thompson to his inside. I believe 7th is Luke Rainey. 8th, Andrew Miller. He just lost the points lead, but he's had a pretty impressive first couple races here since he is non-chartered. He's been able to make it every single one. He was able to hold the points lead before race number 3. And then you got James Fisher, Daytona 100 pole sitter, starts near the front. And Jonathan Wong, also another non-charter driver who's impressed so far. Came pretty close to winning last race, just wasn't able to hang on there with fuel. Then you got Gatlin Downey, Rob Evans, Michael Canto, John Dubeck, Eli Bright, Jeremy Wales, Mike Sparks, Danny Plays, Quentin Moore, Johnny Gardner, Jake Hoover, Al Agassi, Spencer Davis, Jimmy John, Roger Ray, Nick Smith, your points leader, starting near the back on the inside. Caleb Campbell, last season champion. Tristan Beckett, Jonathan Rains, Shazane Rana, Christian Parker, who I believe is also up there in points. Ryan Lee, Alexander Rowe with not the best qualifying run. Brennan Isip, Austin Rogers, Van Glenn, Grayson Thompson, Josh Dixon, Adam Lewis also with a not too good qualifying run, Isaac Redmond, and these two with also pretty not good qualifying runs, Ben Crouch, Eric Monaco. So that's the starting lineup. How about we go down for the command here?
Drivers, start your engines.
There you go. So, 42 cars getting ready to roll off here at Atlanta. Like I said, we return to this track again in the finale. So this definitely could be some good practice. Of course, 65 laps around this a little over half a mile track. Go to a couple tracks similar to it, Vegas, Charlotte. And yeah, so definitely going to be an interesting race here. The pole sitter was the winner last time we went here in early in the season. This race last season was won by Jay Jefferson. As a green flags in the air. We're racing here in Atlanta. So go down the backstretch. Roy Singh trying to get to the inside. Williams, he will. His nose under there. I didn't really have that much time to say what I was trying to say there. Sorry about that, but his the lead lap number 1, Roy Singh. He's going 3 wide back out of this track, very fast. Of course, everyone basically knows the tail, trying to fight their way to the front. And as I was saying, the pole sitter won this. Jay Jefferson, he started on the pole in this race last season. He won this pretty interesting, really, on pit strategy. He stayed out on the first caution, but the lap later on the same caution, he came down pit road. And I thought that was a strange call at first, but turns out that let him have a little bit of advantage. Everyone else didn't have enough fuel, had to go on 3 stops, while Jefferson had to go on 2, and he was able to get the victory like that. But not sure if we're going to see anything like that in this race, as it did kind of depend on the caution. But Roy Singh currently controlling the lanes right now, but here comes Danny Plays to the inside. Inside lane, definitely where we want to be, of course. Snick Smith, your points leader, he's already up to the front. He started mid-pack. He's up there, as well as Caleb Campbell. Campbell trying to get a good run. You got 3 Caleb Campbell Motorsports cars on the inside. They're lined up. Jake Hoover, he's barely inside the wind cut right now, so his win still counts in the chase. I'm sure he will be able to get back up in points, but yeah, you got to be top 30 if you want your win to count towards the chase. But yeah, still only 4 races in this season, as things are starting to settle out. Here comes Jake Hoover coming for the lead. So almost, the laps going by pretty fast here. 25-second laps with the draft. Cars getting crazy in the back. Christian Parker trying to make it 3 wide for the lead, unable to. As like I mentioned, Chevy Camaro, since its debut, has almost won every single race, including the exhibition races and the duels early on. If you count those, still, the Chevy Camaro has won every one except one, which was duel number 1. Quentin Moore won that in a Dodge. Other than that, Chevy has just been dominant, and we'll have to see if that sticks here today. I have to see. Adam Lewis, he started way in the back. He's already up front. Here you can see this track it looks like there might have been a stack up here. Doesn't look like anybody came down pit road. Maybe somebody got caught on the apron, and this pack's now split up. And Jay Jefferson, he's caught in this. They're lucky. I think they might be able to get back together, though. Back to the lead, they're going crazy back here. Have to look out for that. This race, these laps go by a lot faster. There's just Riley Spurley too going for the lead. Last race is the winner. Christian Parker, I thought you might go on the wall there. Ray goes on the inside. He's got 1 win. We've yet to see a rookie winner too. Speaking of rookies, yeah, he plays there on the inside, but yeah, we still have yet to see a rookie winner, unless you want to count the duels where Roy Singh won duel number 2. But yeah, we haven't had a rookie win a points race. Speaking of Roy Singh, he's caught on the tail end of this pack. As these guys, I think they're falling back a bit. They're going 4 wide though. That could be dangerous, but they settled it out. 4 wide, not too good here. Don't want to really be going 4 wide. You can go 3 wide though. It's Miller, he goes to the point. There's a lot of shuffling here. Early on, this race 65 laps. Very long race though. As these laps go by pretty fast. They're going 4 wide. There they go. Miller into the wall. They save it. No, they don't. They're sliding. There goes Roger Ray and Gatlin Downey into the wall. In a 2-car incident, I think they're going 4 wide, and that takes out Roger Ray, Gatlin Downey. And that could have been a lot bigger than it was. That's probably what that second pack wanted to see. Caution. Campbell leads us back to the line. And 2 possibly good cars taken out. Just like that. I did not expect that. But Campbell. Wait, did the caution come out? I think we're still green. Oh. See, Andrew Miller with a lot of damage. He went around there for a second. He's falling back here. Yeah, the caution didn't come out because of that. They did not throw the caution. Wow. Okay. So Campbell's in the lead right now. Now there's an even bigger pack spread out, but we got an even smaller pack now leading. No, I really didn't expect that. So, okay, so no caution apparently. Campbell out front right now. Pack is now split up because of that. It's really unfortunate for Roger Ray and Gatlin Downey. I think Downey is out. But Roger Ray, he might have been able to stay in the lead lap and stay in the race if the caution did come out. But it didn't. Is Roger Ray on track? I don't know. Roger Ray might be out. I'm not sure. Okay, now we gotta break away up here. Jeremy Wales, he's up here. I think he's last of the Charger drivers right now, so a good run. He definitely has a decent car though. He just hasn't had the best luck from what it seems like. We're gonna have to see if these guys can catch this pack once again. A couple cars go around there on the back straight, but we stay green. As yeah, like I said, that could have been a lot bigger than it actually was, and I guess officials said that it wasn't big enough for a caution, but they were squeezed up to the wall for pretty long there. You see Andrew Miller, Yankee plays, they also got a lot of damage in that. Daniel Williams might have some. He was your pole sitter. That really let these guys pull away. Bit of confusion going on here. Early on here in Atlanta, I'm not sure what to say. But, yeah. Stephen Thompson going to lead. Push from James Fisher. These guys looking for their first wins, trying to become the first rookie winners, of course. As yeah, we still have a lot of racing to go here. But we're around 10, 15 away from 10 to go. I mean, not 10 to go, halfway. These laps do happen pretty fast. There's a huge pack back here. See how many cars are in this pack. We got 11 cars in this pack, and the rest of the field is all bunched up back here. A couple people have lost it. I don't think the 39 has any damage. We'll have to see. No, he does have damage. That's unfortunate for Daniel Williams. Oh, they wrecked it. Oh, there's a huge wreck up here. Alexander Rowe, a lot of good cars in this. Williams in it. Rowe, Jefferson, Parker, Stapleton. And that's definitely gonna bring out the caution. I didn't expect that either. I saw a couple good cars on that. Rowe, Alexander Rowe, he's in that. Another not too good run for the 25 team. I believe they're gonna bring it down pit road. Okay, there's Jeremy Wales is the leader right now. But yeah, it looks like they're going to bring it down pit road, but looks like they're going to let Adam Lewis lead them in. Alright, so pit stops here. As a caution takes out a couple of good cars, we're going to have to take a look at pit stops. So, let's take a look at Caleb Campbell's pit stop. As I believe the strategy should be 4 tires and fuel, as Atlanta definitely known for how the track surface really tears up your tires. That's what this track's known for. So yeah, 4 tires and fuel should be everyone. So he has to wait for the 07 there a bit. Not sure why they let Lewis lead him in. But Lewis not going to lead out, because Wales was the leader, but Spencer Davis leads him out, but... Okay, bit of a... Alright. So, first caution of the day. Spencer Davis leads him out pit road. A lot of good cars caught up in that one. That's definitely not what they need. A couple of those guys, Alexander Rowe, Jay Jefferson. Rowe's another bad finish for Rowe, it's going to look like. You have to see what bring out the caution here for the first time. Should have been the second time. I'm still confused as to why they did not throw the caution for the 9 and the 55. That kind of caused a bit of unnecessary confusion on my part. But let's take a look at what brought out the caution for the first time here at Atlanta. Alright, so I think, yeah, it looks like Parker made it 4 wide in the tri-oval. He's kind of, then Stapleton kind of getting pinched down. The 55 comes up a little. And he's sliding up, and then, yeah, nowhere for Alexander Rowe to go. It's a racing incident right there. Nick Smith might have got a little bit of damage. Singh bumps into the 38. Smith and Singh both get some heavy side-end damage. 38 bounces down. Nowhere for Jay Jefferson to go. Probably didn't think the 38 was going to come down. And then Williams, he comes flying in here right. Yeah, Stapleton was trying to back up, and he goes right into his teammate. And definitely a couple good cars there. I believe the top. I believe like almost the entire. I think the entire top 3 in points got caught up in that. If I remember correctly, I'm not sure if Stapleton inside the. Yeah, a couple chase contenders. I mean, a couple people high up in points right now get caught up in that one. Christian Parker, Nathan Stapleton, Nick Smith with a little bit of damage. Let's go on more with Alexander Rowe. See, he's not had the best start to the season. And, yeah. Nothing you could do right there. This wrong place, wrong time. Last race, winner of this race last season, Jay Jefferson, caught up in this. Not going to be going back to back in this race. Alright, now let's take a look at what happened to the 9 and the 55 there. So here's an incident that probably should have brought out caution, but it didn't. Yeah, they were going 4 wide right there with Renan Isip, Luke Rainey, Daniel Williams. Yeah, looks like the 05 bounces off the 24. They go up, collects Andrew Miller. A lot of people. Andrew Miller also up there in points. Major points implications right now going on, but then the 07 bounces back up into the 10. He comes down. Roger Ray gets collected, and the 55 clips the 9. And they go hard on the wall, and I'm really unsure on how that did not bring out the caution, but it didn't. But yeah, let's go take a look at the restart here at Atlanta. Going back here at Atlanta, a lot of cars out of the race because of that. Because of the first incident, Roger Ray, Gatlin Downier out. And because of that incident right there, a lot of good cars got taken out. Christian Parker, Alexander Rowe, Daniel Williams, Luke Rainey, Eli Bright, Nathan Stapleton, all taken out of that. Andrew Miller has damage, so does the 07. So, yeah. So, alright, so pace car going in, getting ready for the restart here. First time with a little bit before halfway. Green flags back in the air. Back to racing here in Atlanta. Just heading to turn. It's 1-2. Caleb Campbell going for second. right now as we are approaching halfway pretty soon. So yeah. This race has been an interesting one so far. Been a little bit confused here and there. But yeah, here we are. So the field's back bunched up together. Caleb Campo now with a push from Jeremy Wales. Going to the point. And now Wales looks inside for the lead. Wales is the only Revolution racing car without any damage or out. The 07 has damage, 50 and the 9 are both out. Early on. Jimmy John, he's coming up here. Jimmy John almost won last race. Didn't have enough fuel, though. And ultimately the race win went to Spurley Tube, Riley Spurley Tube, 49. Jimmy John looking for some redemption. He's in front right now, but here comes Eric Monaco to the inside. There goes Shazane Rana. Also, pretty tight racing so far right now. Getting pretty close to halfway as well. Luke Rainey looks for the lead. Michael Canto behind him. This track. You got a lot of shuffling going on as Canto makes it 3 wide for the lead. Hoover getting pushed up. Oh, I thought he was going to try and make it 4 wide there. You know, not much to say right now. Why don't we just take a look at the racing for a little bit? Alright, putting more out front right now. Everybody trying to get to this lead. Pretty hard to hold the lead, of course. Very easy to slide off the corners and leave the door open as they go 3 wide. Ryan Lee in for the lead. And with how this track is, and it's how the racing is at this track, you can see some smaller teams up front. You got Rob Evans up front right now. They're almost going 4 wide back there. Stephen Thompson going for the lead. Josh Dixon back there. Nick Smith, who had a bit of damage in that wreck, but he's definitely not out of contention as he's up here. Josh Dixon gets put in the middle 3 wide. Evans gets left out to dry up there, up top. And the tire marks on the back straight. Thompson going for a second now. Jeremy Wales, Caleb Campbell. Wales keeps on showing up in the front here. Looks like he might have a car to win it. But also keep your eye on the 46 car as well. He's Caleb Campbell, last season's champion. Looking at, well, he's only got 2 wins though. Looking for win number 3 and the first win of the season. His 2 wins came at a 2-mile track and about a mile track. Rockingham, Talladega. Talladega's 2.5 miles, a bit more than 2.5 miles, but never has he won on a 1.5 miles. Hasn't won too much at all, but hey, he's got a championship. Now Legacy is not off to the best start of the season either. He's up here. gets put up high by Davis as Campbell pulls away to a little bit of a lead now. And remember, everyone's going to be wanting to lead the most laps too, because that's one playoff point. If you make the chase, it's one chase point, sorry. Make the chase, that's bonus points, of course. Remember, top 5 finishers, they all get playoff points. First gets 5, second gets 4, third gets 3, fourth gets 2, and fifth gets 1. And yeah, so if they might catch Andrew Miller here, Miller, not a good point stay for him. Definitely, as we have passed halfway. Getting to the ending stages here of this race. Everyone trying to fight their way to the front, trying to stay up front. As if they catch Andrew Miller, that might split up the pack a bit. It's 46-24 out front. Jake Hoover trying to get to his teammate. Quentin Moore also up there. Quentin Moore, Caleb Campo off to the best starts. But it looks like they're starting to get some speed back. They got Riley Spurley too. Last race winner, looking to go 2 for 2 maybe. Back to back. Never know. Quentin Moore trying to catch that 46 now. Quentin Moore, he was one of the final 4 last season. Didn't have the best race though. Unfortunately, he finished 4th in the championship standings. Spurley too, but since I don't now. Campbell looking to get his first one of the season and punch his ticket into the chase. But never going to catch that 10 car. You have to see where they catch them. The slow cars, they've been kind of a controversy here at Atlanta before, especially in this part of the track. And he's going to get put up high. It's really going to let Campbell pull away a bit. So yeah, not much you can do when you're in that situation where he will get stuck up high. That's going to hold up the entire top lane. Now in the middle, Spurley to Burley getting held up as well as Quentin Moore. These guys. Campbell still in the lead, trying to lead the most laps, try to get 1 playoff point. I believe that would be his first playoff point, chase point. Just saying playoff point. Playoff point kind of rolls off the tongue more. But it's called the chase, so it should be chase point. So this pack's trying to reform a bit. These guys have kind of lost the draft. I'm not sure why. They just lost the draft. Like I said, Michael Canto now. Grayson Thompson back there. Thompson was in the top 10 points for a little bit. Fell out. I believe he's made every race though. Spurley 2 makes it 3 wide. He's back here after getting held off a bit. Everyone's still getting held up now. We just have a back. Quentin Moore fell all the way to the back though. No, he wanted. Yeah, it looks like they're probably going to catch the 07 again. I mean, not again, but probably going to catch the 07 before this race ends as well. And it's Campbell out front right now, looking for his first win of the season, and Campbell Motorsports' second win of this season. It's really too. Also, he's looking for his second win this season, 2 in a row. He wants to go 2 in a row. Like the only people to do that are Luke Rain and Alexander Rowe. Spurley 2 wants to prove he can be a points contender. And well, I might have said last race was his first win, but it wasn't. Canadian Tire was his first win. That was last season. So my mistake if I said that. Wales, he's back up front, looking to redeem himself a bit, as he's not been last in points. It's Spurley 2 going for the lead now. And that's probably going to let this pack close right back in. We might start seeing some more shuffling once again. Here comes Nick Smith, the points leader, but Campbell trying to do the crossover in the 49, but he blocks. Campbell, 49, slides up. Campbell will get back to the inside. Will he be able to lead the lap, though? Doesn't look like it. Oh, he did. Wow. Remember, last season in the second race here at Atlanta, before it was the finale race, of course, because that's new this season, but I believe he barely got beat out by Brad Stover at this track before. So, definitely probably a track he wants to win as. Eric Monaco now. He's been a part of some controversy here at this track. Also before in that same race. But Jimmy John now looks inside. Like I said before, looking for redemption. Canto in the wall there. Lewis slides up. I think we're going to see some pit stops. And pit stops. I completely forgot about pit stops, to be honest. As, oh yeah. I forgot they pit under the caution, but yeah, they have pit before, so it looks like it's going to be a two-stop race. Everybody should have to pit, and everybody should be good on fuel after that. So let's take a look at Eric Monaco's pit here. And at number 3, as we're going to have to find out also what's going to be better, pitting later or pitting earlier. It's 3 starting near the back. He gets one of the last pit stalls. Take a look. It should be 4 tires and fuel. Has 2 tires for the 3. Yeah, this track pretty rough on tires. Like I said, last pit stop. Gonna have to see how that works out. Have to see maybe some people take 4. Campo might took 4. To see here. Jake Hoover, he stayed out for a bit. I believe these guys also did. I think the first person to come in was the 16? I don't think so. I have to see how this shuffles out. There's the 3. So I think Monaco might be the leader. I think Jimmy John was the first to come down. Jimmy John coming up pretty fast though. Let's look into the inside as Monaco looks like he should come back as the leader. Yeah, he will shuffle out as the leader. Jimmy John going to take it right back and 34 up here. Very interesting is a couple guys lost a bit. Caleb Campbell. Big Ben Crouch might be a lap down. Unfortunately, he's on the apron. Then word that the 09 was speeding on pit road. He's going to have to come back down. I think he was already a lap down. And that's just insult to injury right there. So 85 might have a problem. Alright, so Jimmy John now is the leader with a pretty big lead over everybody else. Coming to take 10 to go. And it's looking pretty good. It looks like it might be a 3-man race here. A Dodge, Ford, and a Chevy. 2 of these guys have never won a race before. 2 of them are rookies, of course. Yeah, like I said before, like I've said many times before, I have yet to see a rookie winner. Monaco looking to change, one of these two looking to change that though. So they're gonna have to get around this 07. See, he moves up high. Lewis, he leads this pack. Campbell, I believe Campbell might get most laps led, maybe not. I don't know. And problems for the 09 again. Just that might bring out the caution if something's going on with that 09 car now. We're hearing that they might drop the cylinder now. Now that's just insult. That's even more insult to injury. Yeah, they're gonna bring him to the garage. That is. So first they came out pit road a lap down, then they were speeding, so they had to come back down again. Then they dropped a cylinder. Now Fortunate for the L9 team. I'm just saying something wrong with fuel. Huh. Really unfortunate, but Jimmy John out front. It's looking, like I said, looking like a 3-car race, unless these guys maybe can catch back up. As we're under 10 to go, of course. Jimmy John has came so close to winning. He came so close to winning last race, but ran out of fuel. Yeah, like I said, looking for some redemption. He might be able to get it. Eric Monaco looking to change that, though, as he looks inside. But not much traffic help, but he will get the nose underneath. 34 trying to stay high with the 14. And Thompson makes it 3 wide. He's trying to. He will make it 3 wide. Might as well try. That might... These guys could be able to catch. I believe we're like around 5 to go right now. It could come down to it. Could be very close here. Jake Hoover trying to close in. Grayson Thompson trying to become the first non-charged winner of the season. Monaco trying to pick up his first win of the season. These guys are coming, though. You have to look at John Dubeck also. I haven't seen him up front all day. He's also non-charged, looking for a good finish. But we're coming down to the wire here. Is it going to be between these 3, or will those guys be able to catch up? It's Thompson had a very bad pit stop. That's unfortunate. He was running inside the top 10 almost all day, but looks like he might fall a lap down before this race is over. But we're coming to 2 to go. These guys have gone around the 07. Will they catch? And if they do catch, will they have enough time to get around? They're definitely closing in pretty fast, but Monaco is going to take 2 laps to go. As they get side by side, they might be able to catch them. And look at that. Thompson trying to get underneath the 3, but he isn't able to. That puts the 14 up high. Jake Hoover coming with a full head of steam. Here we go. White flag. 1 more lap to go. Can Monaco hang on? But Thompson going to try to challenge. Now does Steven Thompson help out his team owner? Hoover's caught the pack. But it looks like Steven Thompson might be able to win this. Can Jimmy John make a last-ditch effort? Here comes Jimmy John to the line. 3 wide to the line. Steven Thompson wins. And a close finish to end the race. Steven Thompson, non-charged driver, might be able to punch his ticket into the chase with that, if he can stay inside the top 30 in points for the rest of the regular season. How about that for Grayson Thompson? I think I was saying Steven Thompson. Grayson Thompson gonna do a victory lap. Atlanta, non-charter driver, but for Nexus Racing. But it looks like he is your winner. And a 3-wide finish. Jake Hoover probably could have won that if he had 1 more lap. Monaco just couldn't hang on. Grayson Thompson, your winner. Thought they were going to catch the 88, and the 88 might have helped out as a team owner if he could, but he wasn't able to. Steven Thompson, he not only is the first non-charged driver winner of the season, he's also the first rookie winner. And good run for that 34 car Ford, first Ford winner this season as well, as Camaro's the Camaro's no longer 3 for 3, 3 for 4. Still pretty good though. Let's take a look at the finishing results here at Atlanta. So here are your finishing results. Grayson Thompson, not Steven Thompson, Grayson Thompson is your winner. The first, has a couple of firsts. The first non-charge winner, his first win, the first rookie winner, first win for Nexus Racing, and the first Ford winner this season. That's about 5 firsts. And yeah, pretty good for that 34 team. They might be able to make the chase if they can stay above top 30 in points. Definitely really good run for that 34 car. Just right place, right time. Right time. Only led 1 lap, the most important lap. Jimmy John gets second once again, very close, but no cigar. Jake Hoover gets a close third. He probably would have won if there was 1 more lap. Monaco gets 4th, falls back right around the last lap. Fortunate for the 3. Adam Lewis, last person to get playoff points in the 5th place finish. Jonathan Rains 6th, Rob Evans 7th, John Dubeck, pretty good finish 8th, Isaac Redmond 9th as well. Redmond, I didn't even know he was up front. Ren Isop runs out the top 10. A pretty interesting top 10, I'd say. Ivan Canto 11th. Caleb Campbell gets 12th. He led the most laps, 17th. 17. He led 17 laps. It's 1 playoff point for him. Yeah. A couple people did not finish the race. Roger Ray, Gatlin Downey. I'm still not sure why that didn't bring out the caution. But, yeah, Christian Parker, Rowe, Williams, Jefferson, Bright, Stapleton, all caught up in that incident. Pretty unfortunate for them, especially for Jay Jefferson. And Rowe, back-to-back, not 2 good runs for rebound. Luke Rainey fell back as well. Fell back to 25th. Quentin Moore, too. Not what he needed. I believe Nick Smith finished 20th. I believe he might be able to hold on to the points lead since Christian Parker DNF'd. Yeah, I think Nick Smith might be able to hold on to the points lead. And I'm not sure who's going to be second now. It might be Adam Lewis, maybe. But we'll see. So let's take a look at the points. So here are points after 4 races. Nick Smith holds the points lead now by 11, 12 points over Jonathan Rains. Adam Lewis in 3rd. Grayson Thompson jumps up to 4th, and Johnny Gardner in the top 5 points right now. Currently, the chase right now is Nathan Stapleton, Jake Hoover, Spencer Davis, Austin Rogers, Josh Dixon, Christian Parker, Riley Spurley, Andrew Miller, Michael Canto, Roy Singh, Rob Evans, Johnny Gardner, Grayson Thompson, Adam Lewis, Jonathan Rains, Nick Smith. That is currently what the chase looks like right now. Caleb Campbell and Luke Rainey are inside the Chase Cup, but wouldn't be in it because 2 people who are in the have a win are outside of it, inside the win cut. So these guys need to get it, you know. Yeah. So yeah, that's the point. So you can take a look at where you are. Alexander Rowe, he's down here. You can see him climb back up there. Quentin Moore in a far back. So I believe Rowe is just outside the win cut right now. But if he gets a win, he'll definitely probably be back up there. Roger Ray fell from 5th all the way back to 21st in points. Big fall for him. And yeah, so that's points right now. I'll see you hopefully Monday for the I believe it's the Trenton the Valvoline 100 at Trenton. Interesting racetrack. I'll see you hopefully Monday. See ya.